Okay, so if you are watching this, I know that you are hurting. You loved him deeply. Maybe you had a connection that felt intense, that felt rare, that felt undeniable. But instead of getting closer, he pulled away. He got distant, he got confusing. He became hot and cold, warm one day, but unavailable the next day. And you started spiraling. You started asking yourself, what happened? Why did he change? Did I do anything wrong? Today I'm going to tell you the real reason he pulled away, especially if he has an avoidant attachment style. Now that the relationship ended, is going to be eye-opening for you to understand what happened. Then I'll show you what secure women do instead, not because they are better, because they understand the pattern that you were never taught. If you've ever found yourself with a guy who felt close one day, far away the next, who opened up and then shut down, who gave you glimpses of connection and then pulled away and disappeared, you are not imagining this. This is called anxious avoidance cycle, and it is one of the most painful dynamics you can ever experience. You feel the distance instantly. Your heart senses the distance even before your brain can make sense of it or can explain it. Because you are anxiously attached, whether you knew it or not, fear kicks in quickly. You start asking yourself questions like, well, is he still interested? Is he losing interest? Did I push him away? Why is he pulling away if things were going well? You are not overreacting. You are reacting to a pattern that has nothing to do with your worth. It has everything to do with both of your nervous systems trying to feel safety. Okay, now let's talk about the real reason why he pulled away. Avoidant men pull away when they feel that your sense of safety depends on them. Love, closeness, connection activates their fear of closeness because that is the one thing that activates the nervous system. So here's what happened beneath the surface. When you connected deeply and you started to care way too much, he felt exposed. So avoidants crave closeness, but closeness also scares them. Because to them, it feels like losing independence. The other thing is that your anxiety activated his avoidance. This is not your fault. What happened is that when you sensed the shift, your instinct was to get closer because you wanted to understand, you wanted to repair, right? But his instinct was the opposite, to pull away. Your reaching activated his distancing, and vice versa. His distancing activated your overreaching. This is the anxious avoidant loop. The third thing also is that he felt responsible for your emotions because avoidance, fear, feeling trapped. Even if you never asked for too much, even if you were calm and loving, he interpreted your emotional closeness as pressure. This is not rational. This is his nervous system's survival response. So your fear felt like intensity, but his fear felt like withdrawal. So I want you to understand this. You were not too much. He simply did not have the emotional capacity to meet you at your level of giving. So this isn't a you problem. This is an attachment dynamic. So here's a little bit of explanation about what happened inside of you. You are the anxious person. So being with an avoidant man intensifies every anxious trigger you ever had. So this is a deep connection followed by sudden distance, hot and cold behavior that you can't predict. You are overthinking every detail of the relationship. You feel addicted to the connection. And now, after the relationship ended, what you are craving more than anything else is that you want closure, you want reassurance, you want clarity, you really want to understand what happened and why did he pull away. You're waiting for explanations, answers to your most pressing questions, because unfortunately deep inside you still think that if you get all of these answers, if you can understand, you can repair, you can go back and fix the relationship. What happens over time is that your body gets hooked in this loop, which looks like this: closeness, withdrawal, panic, chasing, brief connection, repeat. This cycle creates highs and lows that actually mimic addiction. And that's why this heartbreak hurts so much more. It's not just love. This is a nervous system bond. Now, here's what secure women do instead. I want you to understand this because this is going to help you to break this cycle, to meet you where you are. Secure women don't avoid relationships. They don't chase them either. So here's what secure women do if they were to find themselves in this anxious avoidant dynamic that we just described. Number one is that they slow down instead of reacting. So when he pulls away, they don't interpret it as danger. They take a deep breath. They always regulate themselves before responding. Number two, they don't take his distance personally. Avoidant men pull away to protect themselves, not because he did something wrong. So secure women don't chase and they don't explain their worth. As they pull away, they let him go. They let him go and have his distance and have his space. And they use the space to reconnect with themselves, to reconnect with family, with friends, with people they care about, rather than being preoccupied by fixing the relationship. Also, secure women have boundaries and standards around inconsistency. They don't collapse their identity to keep emotional closeness in the relationship. More importantly, they let actions speak louder than potential. Secure women self-soothe instead of using the relationship to soothe them. This is a big difference. So when anxiety rises, secure women turn inward, not outward. And that's what breaks this cycle. So now let's talk about what you should do right now after the relationship with this avoidant man ended. Number one, and this is the most important thing, don't pursue. If you can, go no contact. Don't text, don't check in, don't try to explain or clarify, and don't try to fix it. Number two, feel your feelings without reacting. You are not reacting. You're going through an extremely difficult pain. So allow yourself to feel the feelings and try not to judge yourself based on how you feel. All of these human emotions that you're feeling right now, they are normal according to this pattern that I just explained to you. Number three, bring the focus back to yourself, to your life. Do things that really make you feel connected and present. Talk to a friend that you feel trust when you talk to her. Spend more time with your family members. Go out for a walk, for a hike, watch a sunrise or sunset. This is not distraction. All of these are ways to regulate our nervous system and to bring our energy back to us instead of constantly sending energy to your ex, thinking about him, worrying about what he's doing, worrying about how he's feeling, worrying about whether he's coming back or not. Just every time you do this, you're sending him energy. Instead, bring this energy back to yourself and use it to regulate and to feel much better and to feel the safety that you were looking for in the relationship. Now, before we end this video, I want to tell you something really important. You were not too much. Did not pull away because you loved deeply. He pulled away because connection, love, scares avoidant men. And your beautiful heart, your beautiful love activated a deep buried fear inside of him. So your love wasn't the problem, your affection wasn't the problem, your emotional availability was not the problem. This dynamic would have happened no matter who stood in front of him because this wound is not yours, it's his. Your pain right now, your heartbreak right now, it's real. You're not imagining this, you're not overreacting. It's not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of a pattern that you were conditioned into. The moment you learn how to feel safe inside of yourself, this cycle breaks. And more importantly, avoidant men stop feeling like chemistry. They start feeling like chaos. Secure becomes attractive to you. Consistency becomes peaceful. Self-worth becomes non-negotiable. And this is where your healing begins. If this video speaks to you, then know that this is just the beginning. There is so much more that we can work on, especially about breaking this anxious avoidant cycle and becoming the secure, grounded version of you who attracts a healthy, stable love. If you're interested in finding out more about this, click the link that you find in the description of this video to book a discovery session with me. Take care of yourself and I'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.